What's up, everyone? Alchemist back on the mic. I'm joined by none other than Tasty Steve. We're back here for some Tekken action. We're in Pool C. We got a whole ton of good matches coming up for you guys.
Yes, I can see. You guys can't see it, but it's right here. And yes,
there's some blockbusters.
Yes.
This is like some end game type of game right now.
Yes. We have some ridiculous matches coming up, as my friend just told you guys. I'm glad to be back on the mic with you, man. I'm happy that I get to do this more than once with you, especially because you can give me the insights, the details on some of the secret, sauce in some of these matchups,
sauce?
right?
All right.
I think that's a good ability to have, especially on this next matchup. Day one for me, JDCR versus Kernov. Is that how you say it?
Kolinov.
Kolinov? So tell me a little bit about this. We were talking about this a little bit off stream. Can you tell me what his record is right now?
Last year at BAM, Kolinov played Kurans in a 1-to-5. It wasn't on stream or anything. And he took it down to the final game, final round, and Kurans won 5-4. Kurans said Kolinov is a really, really good player, and he understands the game really well. But the main problem he has is that he's a Lars main. And it's a crutch, man. It's a crutch.
I'm going to tell you right now.
He's a loyalist. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm going to tell you right now. You get so many points for playing your character no matter what. That's like you go in the ranks for that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot of people that stick to their character because of the love, right? All these people that are jumping ship, leaving their characters behind because they don't have the tools, right? If you really love your character, you're going to play him no matter what. Speaking of loving a character, we talked about JDCR switching to Armor King, right? And I love Armor King, and I love JDCR. And him growing right now with this character and being able to see this happen in tournament, a lot of people don't understand how much of a gift that is. But either way, here we go. Round one, game one, JDCR versus Kolinov.
Lars versus Armor King, jungle outpost. We got that spicy soundtrack.
Get off.
Nice break.
Quick side steps down 4-1.
You know, the way JDCR plays AK is so unique. Like, I feel like he has that. You can see the legacy skill whenever he plays. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's the thing about being such a history player, like a storied player. You can take your style and mesh it with any character. And like we talked about somebody playing a character for love, like this works very well for him, even though he might not have like the best results as of yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is where you want to be anyway.
And right now, Kolinov has the wall advantage. JDCR trying to work away from the walls. A nice arc blast to take the first round. That backdash, just enough distance to create that whiff punish. Well done by Kolinov. Gets himself on the board. And JDCR playing very patiently now. It seems like he wants to have himself at the back, with his back to the wall, get that giant swing and get a mind game with those throws. We saw that chain throw come out at the start. Will we see more of that in this round?
You can see he's not overextending, playing very stubby, down 4-1, down 2s, and you can see Kolinov, he's getting clipped. So I sidestep, get off me, breaks the giant swing.
There's that giant swing.
Back one. While standing 4. Sidestep, arc blast. He has been finding his mark with that. Kolinov gonna get the wall with this.
Oki endo.
Look at the sidewalk. Instant running 3. Wow. Yo, this man is crazy.
Lightning screw out of nowhere.
Yo, this dude is actually crazy.
I mean, it worked. If it worked, what are you going to do? It was risky, but it paid off at the end of the day.
My man's jacked in. Kolinov.
And once again, JDCR with his back to the wall. This is very risky because there's a balcony break right behind him. Right. Worked his way around.
And still sidestepping, walking around, full combo conversion.
He knows these F-axis combos.
Get off of me.
Nice block there. Again with his back to the wall.
Low parry. But that's the situation you put yourself in as any King player, man. You put your back to the wall, shoe shine blocked.
He's gonna have some?
Wow.
Kolinov! 3 straight versus JDCR. Who would have called it?
Yo, look, we were just saying you get a lot of respect for sticking to your character, playing him no matter what. You can see that showing in his gameplay. My man is hyped up. He's on the slurp juice over there. You see his hands, he's shaking his knees. Somebody check that man.
Kolinov actually uses a stick that you can't really buy. It was a special edition for winning an event at a major like a few years back, and he won King of the Fighters 13. So, you know, he's got experience in a lot of other games at a top level.
That is the stubble of a man that plays multiple fighting games. I've seen it many a time before. I know by that stubble, you got a lot of stuff going on in your life, and you still playing multiple fighting games.
You don't have time to be shaving.
Right? You ain't got time for that. That's the last thing on your list. You think I don't care? I worry about my facial hair when I'm trying to get good at video games?
Ooh,
no!
JDCR didn't pick Forgotten Realm.
Look, I feel like I'm one and the same, right? First off, also you have to remember that last game, one of the things that happened was he wasn't able to keep himself away from the wall. Even with all of his sidewalking, right? Even all the stepping that you look at him, he's still doing it, but now he has the entire stage behind him. That means he's not going to have to worry about some of the combo damage, more of Oki from Lars. I feel like this is where Lars comes in, right? People don't think Lars is that good, but me personally, I feel like he can play well on any stage. No matter what, he's going to be able to carry you, no matter what, he's going to get the Oki, and he still gets decent damage. Gets the counter hit down 4-2. Spike this man.
That's such a sick ender to the combos.
Yes, I love it. The touchdown spike.
It has so much more force than King's one. It's so much more reckless. All right, we got that jab to interrupt the pressure.
And nice, look at him, just picking him up. Oh, nice hop kick. Down 4-1.
This should be it.
Yeah, that should be it.
And there is that ender we're just talking about. Bam! Straight to the ground. Absolutely no respect for that man's head.
Right. 2-1.
And that was JDCR's first round. After the first one being a blowout.
Counter hit, full combo conversion. No, that's actually a lot more difficult than people give it credit for. Trust me, I'm an Armor King player. I know, not able to get the conversion, but still wave it, dash, down, 3. Nice pause, counter hit.
Off axis, but still gets the combo. He does have rage. He's going to do a lot of damage.
And this is what I was talking about. Look at the carry he gets, still gets the Oki, blows the blue stuff. Nice walk.
Very good patience by JDCR. He knew. He needed something big. JDCR waited for it, punished accordingly, and now he's up 2 rounds. Very good momentum shift right now for JDCR because going into this, Kolinov had everything that he needed.
Nice.
I feel like JDCR picked up on something.
Double down 3. Just the fact that he's doing a lot of jabs, quick sidestepping is actually going to give him that down 4-1 in a lot of instances. Now, if he walks out a little further, that's going to get him out of range of the arc blast, and then you're going to see those dark uppers start coming out.
Boy, everything is hitting. Yeah, that was 3 rounds straight back at him, man.
That was clinical. Yo, he just did hop kick into Shining Wizard. Come on.
Talk about a way to end the round. That's too emphatic. All right, Kolinov's going to want walls. He's going to want walls. Where are we going?
Actually.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't blame him.
Run back.
We're going back home. We're going back home. I want the balcony and the wall, Mr. JDCR.
So I feel like in that last one, JDCR just had everything down. He was stepping, blocking. He realized Kolinov was moving around a lot, but not blocking through and cancelling. So he got a lot of counter hit down forward 2s, a lot of forward 3s into big damage. And I feel like Kolinov can work around that, and he can play the same way he did in the first match.
He definitely can.
It can make it much closer, if not take it, because that's exactly what he needs right now.
Well, that's one of the reasons he came back to the stage. He's going to try to sandwich him in, make him whiff closer, get arc blast, get those small hits, threat with the hell sweep as well, just keeping those things extremely close. There's a trade, small whiff punish there, and you can see Kolinov going back to like the small pokes, down 4-2.
I feel like the only big risk we've seen Kolinov take is that lightning screw in the first match. Everything else has just been trying calculated punishes and whatnot.
Oh, nice!
Woo, the damage! He knows that combos. And the low, 4 straight rounds right now for JDCR. He's on fire. And it looks like he's trying to not get in the same situation as before. He's staying away from the wall. He's being the aggressor, putting Kolinov in a bad situation. And just as we say that, the dark upper gets him to the wall. Big damage.
I love that string.
Nice duck. The sidestep fuzzy by Kolinov. Goes into the homing move. Nice low by JDCR. Working his way out. Does have rage. How's he going to use it? JDCR's not going to let him. Down forward 1 to another. Steps into the jab. 1 round away from taking the match.
His super compact play was the change-up, right? And now he's not letting him get him to those walls. That's the only major difference that we saw in this game from the first game.
I feel like just that one thing has changed the whole dynamic of this. Yeah, exactly. There it is. There it is. In that one space, the wall space, JDCR's just controlling it. He gets around. Now he's got the control of this set. Just turn it straight around.
Exactly what I'm talking about. You can see those walks coming in handy. Go switch it to the tombstone. Ugh.
Oki from that grab is really good if they don't get up straight away. These down forward 1s, just keeping him in check. He can't do anything. You can't move, you can't attack. Nice punish on the arc blast. Back 1 again.
Oh, the crush with the down 1-4.
Well, he needs something big now. Does have rage. Can he make use of it? No, he can't. 6 straight rounds for JDCI. He just ran it straight back.
There was no combos in that round. There was no combos.
No combos.
He literally just poked him to death. He was like, you know what? You like to hit these buttons up close. I'm a sidestep down 4-1. And it's exactly what we just said. I was like, the only difference was he started sidestepping out a little further, and if he's going to go to Arc Blast, he's going to sidestep again, Dark Upper. Verbatim, that's exactly what he did. Shout out to JDCR, man. Once again, like I said, sticking to Armor King and get it in W. But, yo, call Nav, yo, man. My hat's off to you, bro.
If you ever wanted like a display of textbook Tekken, that round was it. As soon as he got his back to the wall, he found out a way to get away from it safely, asserted his pressure, started his pressure, managed to get Kolnov in a bad situation, and every single time Kolnov would go for a button, he'd be ahead of him and interrupt anything that he did.
Yes, that's true.
He couldn't start anything.
Ah, man, that smells great. You know what that is? That's some good-ass Tekken right there. That's some good-ass Tekken right there, man. I mean, and that's some of the best, because you get, me personally, I love to see international talent take up, like, established names, right? Speaking of, Team Yamasatake on the stage, and he's going to be going up against TK Jabu. Man, so we talk about those guys that are already established. We saw Jabu up on the stage a little earlier. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. His take on Take. I want to see what he's going to do.
What I want to see is Take still playing Kazumi, because he's been going through like Paul, Steve. Yeah, there's the Paul. We're not seeing the Kazumi. He's going straight for the Paul. Paul, you know, obviously a very strong character.
Yes.
I think last week Arslan said he thinks Paul is top 5. Arslan Ash.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I agree with that, but I definitely think Paul is like one of the best characters this season. Super strong. The only major change was the back 1-2 knockdown.
It's not that bad.
Damage
That's
change, not that bad. He's still a really strong character.
So I think that Paul is really good. Top 5, I would say, like, you know, top 7. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around that range. And that's because, like, he doesn't do too bad in a lot of matchups, and he always has that ability to come back in the game. And like, even with rage, right? Like, even if he didn't have rage, the fact that you get counter hit Death Fist is always a threat. Add rage to it, that makes him even stronger. And think about the fact that, like, yeah, you might have some bad matchups with Paul, but you can change that with movement. You can change that with great punishment and just the damage that he gets with the chance to have big damage conversions.
What we got to remember about this matchup is Claudia is one of the few characters in the game lucky enough to be able to punish Death Fist at every range. If you block Death Fist, you get a 1+2. But if it's too far, you don't go into the cinematic where he gets an extra 2 hits. Nice down forward 1-1-2 there by Take. Gets that counter hit. No Death Fist follow-up. Playing very patiently. Jabu loves his 1+2 throw. He does it to break turtles down because he feels Claudia doesn't have many moves or has to take too big of a risk to, you know, open your opponent up. But if you do throws, it'll throw them off in terms of timing and whatnot. But right now, Take playing very compact. Has Jabu in rage. 15 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't commit to anything. Rage drive comes at 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is going to be hard no matter what.
It's going to be really, really hard.
And it's not like Jabu's playing bad at all. Spacing's really good. It's just the fact that Take is taking that extra step. Jabu wants to play at a certain range, and Take is getting right there and saying, no, I'm not going to let you sit there and play like this kind of poke range game, make me fear for some of these strings, sidestep forward, not going to make it an option, but still gets that mid attack, right?
Yep. In past conversations I've had with Jabu, who's told me that Paul is one of the characters he hates versing the most. I don't think Take knew that, but needless to say.
Right?
Yeah. It's one of those characters that if you don't like fighting, it's really annoying.
Yes, big counter hit right there, 4-3 to get the carry. Look how close he is to the wall, and Starburst on top of it.
Whoa.
Get off of me.
Nice break.
Sprinkle the blue stuff on his hand. He's got a little power.
Oh, counter.
Oh, man.
That was a good choice.
Oh, that
Gets
hurt.
that quarter circle back too. Again, same situation. He has rage. What's he going to do with it? 16 seconds left. It's the exact same round once again.
That lets you know he's not playing bad. It's just the fact that Take is not giving him the ground to get any offense started past 60% of his life bar.
See, this is the thing. Claudia, as Jabu was saying, he has trouble opening up people, and it's exactly what's happening at the end of a round. He has no idea what to do to open Take up. Take just going into his shell and not committing to anything. What are you going to do there?
So one of the things I think that they changed to help him open people up, right, in Season 2 was the down
back 4-3.
Yeah, the back 4-3, excuse me. It's the double low kick.
Yeah, down back 4-3, yeah.
Okay, so that string is one of the tools that they want you to use, I feel like, to open people up. However, it's still super risky because everybody knows the range Claudio needs to play at, and they're not going to let you get there until, say, like the end of the round. So it kind of shifted its tool usage to, like, round enders, low life pokes, and just kind of scaring people up close. But I can see where this could be a problem.
And we didn't see Jabu take advantage of that move. I don't think he used it once.
Exactly.
It is a low high, so he might have been scared that he was going to duck the second hit, get a launch. But you have to test your opponent. You can't just give them the utmost respect from the get-go.
Right.
We see stage change with Infinite Azure. I wonder if Jabu picked this. He's utilizing new move, 1-3.
Sidestep 4, gets the commando roll, and that's what I'm talking about. Nice. Now that 60% hit,
All right.
Superman punch.
Things are a lot faster now with no walls.
Hop
that
kick.
hop kick and 7 golden letters straight off the bat. Jabu, what has changed, man? He just went all in, and it worked.
Those small whiff punishes up close. Nice back 4. Take changing it up. Down back 2. Goes for the big mid on top of it.
Very interesting move usage by Take. He uses a lot of moves that you don't see generic core players use, which I really like.
I think it's funny he still uses down forward 1-1 like that. Finally breaks the last hit of the throw.
Oh, the delay. And speaking of the down forward 1-1, a perfect straight back at him. We got double perfect.
2P.
2P?
Player 2.
Like Aiken?
Right.
Aiken 2P. All right, the low, another
trade.
low.
And another thing about Paul in this game is the fact that, like, his trades, I feel like every trade is always in his favor. Like, he takes off so much damage on single hit moves that he's going to get the opportunity to get that damage. And sometimes you get pushed back so far, you're not going to get a combo follow-up.
Most of the time when you trade, you're going to get knocked down anyway, so you can't take advantage of it.
Right? And I feel like that helps Paul, because if you get knocked down, he resets the neutral.
All right, exact same situation. Jabu in rage, Take about half-life, uses the rage, goes for down 1 stifle any offense. Nice block there. You can react to that. Contrary to popular belief by online warriors, on 4-bar you're not blocking that, but here offline you can see that and block it.
Hold on, I gotta hit this. Oh, like I said,
There's that counter hit trade. Oh, nice duck, no punish. Maybe he fuzzied and wasn't ready for the punish. The step.
Nice down back 3.
Oh, big damage.
Wow,
That
that's
was
not
chunky.
easy.
And
That
a
is
down
not
1.
easy.
Very well done there by Take. Jabu actually put up a fight in that last set. The first one was a bit of a blowout. Then he made some changes, knew what he had to do, but Take always one step ahead. Very, very defensive against Jabu's Claudia, and it worked out.
Very good showing. Jabu making small changes like that, especially versus the player the caliber of Take. That's a big move, right? Even getting to the point of getting, like, saying, well, okay, I need to change this thing right here. I can't let him control this space. Just great adjustments all around. But as you can see, walking up to the stage, Mine versus Equinox's Dimeback. Last time I talked about this man was at Tekken World Tour Finals in Amsterdam, making some of the most prolific plays I have ever seen, right? But here we are. It's a new TWT season, a new Dimeback. I feel like very much a stronger character he has at his disposal. The problem that comes with that is now you have 1 billion people playing this character. People are going to know what they're looking for, right? I feel like that's where Dimeback excels.
I feel like Dimeback has pioneered the way people play Asuka in tournaments.
Yes.
Like he came out with all this new stuff like round start forward 2, and people were like, why?
Because
and then
you know what he did?
And then he's beating top players like, that's why.
Yes. I get to talk about him when I talk about, like, these people, because he's playing a character, Asuka, who is now seeing the changes of a character needed to be better in a lot of instances. And it shows in his gameplay. He can play even a little more risque than he normally does and still have a sound gameplay plan, like calling out those 4-2s at the beginning of a game. I mean, just his basic chase, his Oki traps, the Netsu charge tech catches that he have. Like, he has a lot of tech, like you said before, that he has personally pioneered with this character.
You got to be super sharp, especially if you have a read on maybe he wants to drop his combo short and get that reset. You have to make a decision then and there, because if you do it too late, you're just going to get refloated.
Okay, so
Dimeback knows his stuff, man. There's that.
There it is, man. You got to clean the nasal passages, bro. You need that, man. I'm telling you.
That's
Good
the
breathing.
boost. The boost.
That's the boost. Other people drink water. My dude is doing it the other way. He's taking it straight up the nose. He's going right to the source.
And we should be seeing Mine playing Eddie. I wonder how Dimeback does in this matchup. I don't recall seeing him play John Ding anytime at a tournament recently.
So I was actually about to say, can you tell us a little bit about Mine?
Yeah, so he's been living in Australia for I think 1 year, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
He's on like he's not here permanently. I think he's moving back in a bit. But for the time that he's been coming out to all our offline events. And like one day he just showed up, an Eddie player, and he started playing with us and teaching us new stuff about Eddie. Like we have an Eddie player, but he plays completely differently.
Ah, okay.
Like he uses relax in a very strange timing, and if you don't know the timing for his relax stance transitions, it pretty much screws you over, because what he does sometimes is he'll just do like a safe move like 1-2 and then just go into relax like out of nowhere, and then he'll just 50-50 you, and you can't really do anything about it. So the thing is, one of the things that I try to do against him is if I have a read on when he wants to go into relax, I just wait. But I think that's what the scariest thing about his playstyle, especially in first to two. Because doesn't matter how good of a player you are, you're going to hit by a 50-50 eventually.
Yeah, that's true. I think this is going to be, it's in this instance, it's not too bad, right? Asuka has a lot of moves that can catch Eddie going into relax at dead space right in front of her, as well as a lot of moves that hit on the ground. She has a lot of tracking moves that will hit Eddie on the ground as well. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of swinging right out of like maybe quarter circle 4-3 range from Eddie, especially when it comes to some of the strings. But I'm very interested to see the thought process going in here. This is if Mine is different like you said he is, this is going to be a very different take on Eddie for Dimeback. There's the launch.
There's that whiff punish, the classic Eddie back down 4-3+4.
Oh,
super
nice.
long range. Yeah, his wall combos are like really weird. Like no one else does them, but I like them because they're very, very hard to deal with sometimes. And Mine always plays very patient. He loves his backdashes. And that whiff punish, that space control, Dimeback knew the exact range he needed to be, gets this max damage wall combo today on the last hit. He knows.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Asuka has a lot of moves to keep Eddie in check, especially at that point-blank range. This is the range where you can swing for Eddie and still be okay, but if Dimeback takes a move, he can get hit by anything Eddie is doing. Once again, look at the Oki from this. I've not seen anybody use it.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else uses it. I don't know if it is the best Oki even, but he knows for sure. I mean, I'm not an Eddie player.
Nice rodeo break.
Ooh, counter
Down
hit.
4-3, yes.
Oki, good Oki. Got him near the wall.
Oh, the wall
flip
attack.
over.
Be careful. Nice punish. Blue stuff used. Eddie just a pixel away from it. There it is. Oh, life just about even. Rage is available. Sidestep too.
The evasiveness of the sidestep too.
All right, stage transition. Here we
And
go.
one thing to note is Asuka is one of the few characters in the game that can pick up relax Eddie after he goes into relax from back 3-3 and while standing 1-3 with 1+4. So she has very consistent punish for those moves. So Mine has to be very, he has to make sure he hits confirms back 3-3. Otherwise, he's going to lose a lot of life for that. Sidestep 4.
Playing a lot slower. I like this. Has the life lead. Back 3-3. Gets the counter hit. Full launch.
And this is an infinite stage now, so I think this is in Mine's favor in terms of playstyle because, like I said, he loves to backdash.
Okay.
He'll just get a life lead and never do anything. And it's so annoying if you don't want to verse that type of playstyle.
No normal throw break there for Mine.
Down forward 3. Goes for the hop kick. See these big reads that Dimeback has? Always commits to them, and they work out most of the time.
They have to, and it makes you as a player, you have to respect him a little more because you know he spaces very well, and if he's doing it with a purpose, right?
Yep.
You've seen him time and time again versus some of the best players in the world, call out some of these attacks and work out. Nice evasiveness there to get away from the dodge and handstand.
The jump back. Street Fighter. Sidestep 4.
Rodeo,
the reversal.
get off of me.
I feel like we're going to see a relax. Oh, the sidestep forward too!
First
Is he going to
game.
close it out? He goes for the unblockable. He knew he was going to tech. He knew it, just as we were saying before.
Those are the hard call-outs that we were talking about. Dimeback is one of those players that innovates with Asuka doing that. He wants you to tech just so you can be off guard. He plays so offensive that it scares a lot of players into backing away from Asuka. That's almost unheard of.
He was dead if he teched, and he was dead if he stayed down because he just had to guess. It just came down to the right,
guess.
Yeah, just the right decision or the wrong decision. So yeah, Dimeback put himself in a very good position. And there we go. Mine picking the infinite stage.
Okay.
This is his favored stage, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's one of mine too. It's one of mine too.
Getting ready for that drop?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm always getting ready for the drop. I practice that in the shower, man. Everybody else sings. I'm just practicing the drops. 4-2. What did we say? Round start 4-2.
Dimeback's middle name is forward 2. Get that while standing 1+2.
Okay, down 4-2 counter hit. I see you, Mine. Down 4.
That last low end from Relax is guaranteed against any character that doesn't have a get-up kick, a spring kick like Miguel or Paul. Nice. No break again. Mine showing lack of reactions in terms of throw breaking. Back 3.
Or maybe he just feels like once again another 4-2. Or maybe he feels like his spacing is supposed to be like he's not supposed to be there, right?
Went for the max damage, drops it. All right, wants to go to that 50-50. Nice damage. Ties it up.
Butterfly kicks. Low parry.
He had the read. Another reset situation. Oh, he got up late. It still hit him. Back 3. just throwing out back 3s. He knew he was going to slide. And Mine still goes in with the low.
Not close enough to make anything happen from that slip kicks. Back 3-3 catches him out of air. Scale damage, but damage nonetheless.
Oh, nice. This should be it. Rage Drive comes out.
Again.
That last hit does so much damage. So much more than you expect.
Keep commentating. It's like I'm not even here. I'm just going with the music.
There's the round star 4-2. It didn't hit. No punish, though. Why not throw it out?
Woo! Wow. Yo, look at Mine eating another 4-2. He's got to slow down, man. Dimeback, like I said before, he puts it exactly where he needs it at all times. He moves with a purpose.
It's like when we're watching Rangchu early on stream and he hit every single down 4-2-1.
Did you just see that? He did get-up kicks. He did can-can kicks at the exact time. Gets the launcher. Dimeback trying to close out. Mine still has a chance. He is enraged, so he has that boost on damage. Movement looking solid. This is his favorite stage. Gets the counter hit. Big damage.
He is enraged. We see the rage drive. I see it coming.
Oh! Dimeback saw it coming too, and that's why he knocked him smooth out that bad boy. Dimeback gonna move on. Mine gonna go to that loser side.
Good showing by Mine though.
That was a really good
definitely
showing.
Put up a fight.
It's exactly what you were talking about though. Has a very different Oki take when he gets to the wall, as well as just some of his moves that he calls out at point blank range. He plays just a pinch more risky or risque than some of the Eddies I've seen, but still a very, very good player. You can tell he's very knowledgeable when it comes to like the space game and just making sure Eddie's on top with some of like these big damage Oki hits, getting that knockdown and conversion as well.
Mine is actually from West Japan, so he's training partners back in the day when he lived there were like Taisei.
Wow.
Other people from Kyushu region.
Oh, man.
But he's been in Australia for a while, and he didn't play for a while, so maybe he's a bit rusty. But he obviously played well in that set. Oh, and the next match we got coming up, do you remember this name?
Easy Peasy G?
Zazob. Do you remember the name Zazob?
Zarzab? Do I remember this name? What was he play?
I'll give you guys some history.
Okay.
2 years ago at an Australian major called OHN, Zazob beat Saint in pools.
Oh.
It was a Law versus Jack.
Oh.
And it went down to the wire. And Saint had the game-winning combo. He dropped it. Zazob came back, took advantage. GG. Just like that.
Wow.
And now Zazob's here. He's going to be playing Easy Peasy GG. Zazob does play Julia now, however. No more Law, because Julia has always been his main. And as soon as she was released, you could have seen him on Twitter every day, basically posting new tech, new combos, anything Julia related. And he's been playing Julia in locals and majors back home in New Zealand. He's been doing really well for himself.
Well, I haven't seen much like Julia, like high-level Julia, especially outside the country, US. So I'm very interested to see how he's going to play Julia. I think Julia's really strong in this game,
Yeah,
too.
definitely. We've seen Fergus and Chanel bring her out.
Yes.
But I think they still need more time to fully understand how to utilize the character in a short set. Because obviously the character's been out for, what, 4 months, 3 months max? It's not enough time in Tekken.
Yo, he's a keyboard player? Oh, wow. This dude is a cheater for real, man. He's like, yeah, I am, dude. Keep the headset on mute all day, but if I lose, I'm talking smack. Let's go.
You know what's funny? When the fact that we have keyboard players at this day and age,
oh, yeah.
The thing is, you can't say... you can't recognize what keyboard they use just by looking at it.
Yeah.
There's so many different varieties. And they can make like custom mods and whatnot. But you can look at like a Panthera or something. Oh, say he uses a mod of Panthera.
Blah, blah, blah. But you see a keyboard, you're like, I don't know what that is, but you know.
It could be like from some brand from Asia or like Europe that you've never heard of, and this guy's using it because it has like a certain feeling on the keys that they want.
I would love to hear a conversation between like actual keyboard players.
Yeah.
I want to hear them talk about it. Somebody record it and just let me be there. I want to hear it.
All right, there's that Julia pick by Zazov. Easy peasy GG going with that Katarina. We're in Mishima building.
Oh, yes. God, the stage is so good. It's an elevator climbing to the top. Oh, Mad Axes straight out the gate, no break. Easy peasy GG. You need to do something already, bro.
Mad Axes is one of those throws that everyone loved. Back in the old games when she didn't have it in Tag 2, they replaced it. People were outraged. And Michelle got it. Gets that counter hit 4-4. Gonna get a wall combo. Ooh, goes for the Harrier 4.
Nice.
Low. Stomps on her. Can he close out the round? Standing 4.
Okay.
Very aggressive start by PZGG, but it's working out for him. Zazov trying to slow things down.
Oh, wow, they're swinging.
Oh, the classic.
Getting
That's
closer
the
and closer
7.0.
to that wall. Nice.
Nice step.
That was a really good step. Switches aside, still in control. Oh, wow, I thought that was going to be something completely different. Finally gets the launcher. Okay, adjust the combo for the wall.
Big damage on that last hit.
Another
Mad Axis.
Is that still 10 frames? Like Giant Swing?
It's the same as Giant Swing, yeah. Same startup.
10 frames. Oh.
Or 4-4-2-4, one of those new buffed additions for Katarina Season 2. Zazov didn't know with it quite well. He's going to get the wall here. This is where Julia excels, wall carry and wall damage. Goes for the bow and arrow. And a perfect.
Okay.
Zazov getting in his comfort zone, showing us what he can do with Julia. Starts off with the standing 4. Nice duck there on the down 4-2-4.
Nice.
Double knees. I like the combo.
That carry.
Very optimized. I don't know about that wall combo though.
Yeah.
Sidestep 3.
Ooh.
A very good wall splatting move with Julia.
Ow.
It is safe. Oh, and the
bow and arrow.
Another perfect. I think we got 2 perfects in a row.
Yo, Zarzab. Okay.
He's running away with it right now. Maybe he needs a new keyboard.
That's what happens, man. These keyboards, man, they fragile. No, let me stop. I'm only kidding, guys.
So am I.
Oh, nice counter hit.
The forward 1-1-1.
Okay. Nice conversion. Gonna get the wall again.
I love that wall combo.
Oh.
The wall bounce. Oh my.
Another perfect.
3 in a row.
Oh, dude.
3 perfects in a row. Zazov on absolute fire right now. Playing like a beast. Gets that counter hit 4 and converts at max range.
And he's going to get the wall again.
Exact same position.
Okay,
finally gets
4.
a hit on him. It's been a few minutes. Nice crouch jab there by Zazov. Nice duck. 2-2. Commits to the second hit. I like it.
Fighting. And he is just so prepared to deal with any float situation.
Julia, a character that's super scary at the wall. She has a lot of safe wall splatting moves.
Nice Harrier cancel right there. Gets the launcher. Big damage. Big elbow drop.
Whoa, that was big. Can he close it out though? And gets the low from Harrier. Nice work there by Easy Peasy GG.
I like
Gets
these
himself on the board. Trying to put a stop to momentum Zazov has, but just as I say that, Zazov back with a can hit, back 3, drops the combo. Goes for the mid option this time. These down forward 3s to stop the stance transitions by Easy Peasy GG. Very well done by Zazov. And an excellent whiff punish there with the down forward 2-1. Oh, nice. He stayed down.
The bow and arrow to get right under. Okay.
And the guaranteed forward 3 after at the wall.
Zarza
starts with the 2-2. Goes for the homing move.
Oh, get up 3. Bow and arrow conversion. Nice.
That's that wall carry. Oh, he went for it. Lashing arrow. Just whiffed. Easy PGG. Easy peasy GG. I keep getting that name wrong.
It's all right, man.
All right, easy peasy. Trying to come back in. Using the 4-4-4. Trying to get a counter hit. Doesn't commit to the last hit. Now he's stuck on the high. Another bow and arrow. Down 1+2. Bullhorn catches him. -14, good sir. 1 frame too slow. Katarina with rage and gets that counter hit 1-1-1. Zazov.
The G Clef Cannon to close out. Man, yo, he had Julia out here doing work.
That's all that practice paying off. There's Zazov repping that Standing Fierce t-shirt.
All right, nice showing. Zarzab rocking the Julia. Like I said, I haven't seen many, especially a high-level play. I liked some of the options he was doing, though. I mean, I would love to see Chanel come out once again. I can't wait because this is like my first tournament back in a while. So I need to go and catch up on my Chanel Julia. I need to go make sure I'm aware of all the tech from this guy.
I think for the most part, there's a lot of characters that are really strong, but we just don't have enough representation for them in the tournaments. Like, for example, I think Mardak is really strong. I think Julia is really strong. But the thing is, the game has been out so long that people have, you know, they practice the character that they've been playing since the start for so long that, you know, you need a lot of time to catch up to that level with a new character.
And just in general, especially like in Tekken, we talked about the legacy, but like I said, there's like years of learning that a lot of players have put into it. And it's not trying to like dissuade anybody, but it just means the tech is there, right? Like if you ever wanted to come into Tekken and say, hey, I want to do this or learn this character, there's so much that you can learn just from watching somebody else play. And I feel like that's why the legacy of Tekken works so well. Like you're going to see so many small things that translate from game to game that's going to help you excel and learn in this game that it kind of like balances out the difficulty.
We're going from one Julia to another. Drax versus Stuart G. Stuart G is a player from Perth, which is actually quite far from here.
You say he's from where?
Western Australia, Perth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a Julia main, and he's also one of those people that's been posting tech on Twitter and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is not, we're just saying we want to see more Julia representation. Here we got 2 in a row.
Hey, let's go.
And we got a Lee player too. Lee, one of those characters that benefited a lot from Season 2.
Yes.
We've got so many changes to him that, you know, gave him much better, more consistent combos, better options for the neutral game.
And just even better conversions, man. Like now he has... At least you're honest, bro. I like it. You must be a busy guy. Those glasses tell me a lot. The stubble. This is a busy man. Stick art later. There you go. You look good, though. It's okay, man. And I'm a fan of the flannel, too, with the arms rolled up. You see that? That's a nice collected person right there.
I respect it.
We got to hang out later, man. I like this. I like this guy. All right, here we go. Stay focused.
All right, we're in Salt. I always say this every time I get on commentary, but for those who don't know, the word Salt is like an Arabic word for marketplace.
Ah, so how do you pronounce it?
Salt.
Sok?
Yeah, it depends on the dialect. Like the way I say it is really weird, but it depends who you ask.
Okay.
Yeah, but it essentially just means marketplace, or like shopping area.
Well, thank you for that. I'm glad everybody out there knows now. Down 4-1. Fighting his way out of this corner, Drax. Stuart G. Doing a good job of like spacing out. Oh, nice. War drums.
That was a fast round. Lee's in rage and just jabs him out of it.
Nice backdash right there.
He was playing very patiently. He didn't want to commit. When you have a lead like that, the best thing to do is just be patient.
Yeah.
You don't want to get counter. You don't want to get launched randomly. So he played that really well. Nice work by Stuart G. And Drax with that counter
down 3.
Doesn't go for the combo. I want to see those swaggy combos.
I definitely want to see it. Now, whoa.
There's one of those swaggy combos. This time Julia's in rage. Goes for that war drums.
Oh,
nice step into the down 4-2 and drops the combo. That would have been big. He did have rage and gets that shoulder, or the elbow rather.
Oh, nice knee hike. That should be the round. Wow. 4-4-3 plus 4.
1 round apiece.
Oh.
That down 2 with the high crush. A lot of the Julia players we've seen just utilize that down forward 3 as like a sort of a down forward 1 for Julia since she's lacking a generic down forward 1. And Drax with a nice wall combo goes for the backflip.
Oh, that was definitely slide. Missed input right there.
Oh, 2-2. That was a counter hit. That was a counter hit. Very hard to confirm if you the first hit whiff.
Oh, Hitman 2?
Excellent.
That was sick. And went to the back 2 combo.
He's got those combos. He's got those combos.
All right, Drax, give me something.
Versing Lee, especially a good Lee player who uses back 4 keep out really well, is really scary. Because you have to choose the time you're going really well. Otherwise, you're going to counter hits you full screen, basically.
Yeah, one of my friends, Jody the Great, player out of St. Louis, he's one of the players, a Lee player who uses back 4 a lot. Makes you respect the neutral a lot more. Counter hits a lot of people because they swing into it.
Yep.
And he's one of the people that uses the most. Nice mad axes here.
The second one this round. Lee now in range, no duck. Another one. He's going for the big combos.
And you can see Drax is reaching right now. He's trying to find a way to open up Stuart G, but it's not working. Stuart G back in it 2 rounds. Final round, first game.
Yeah, that was a hard round to come back in. He did have rage, but it was still really hard because Stuart G was playing so slowly.
Nice. Oh, Hitman stance.
Nice low parry there by Stuart G. Doesn't get the optimal combo.
Oh,
and the counter hit. It's going to be big damage. War combo here.
Down 3? No, goes for the feint.
Style point, and no break. This should be it. Delays the last hit and flips on him. Takes the round.
The Hitman fake outs? Okay, all right, all right. I knew you would look excellent, yes.
That flower, the
Give
rose.
me more.
All right, so we're going straight back into it. Looks like we're just getting a stage select. Let's see which stage he goes for.
Twilight Conflict 2, the sequel to Twilight Conflict 1. A little later in the day. Looks just as pretty, not too many jets. Cool spot to visit. All right, here we go.
I feel like any time, like both of these characters are two of the characters in the game with the best wall carry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely want to pick a wall stage. And anytime there's walls, these two characters, like the moment they launch you, you're going to get it to a wall, basically.
Oh, yeah, you're going to take a big guess teching on the wall or just even laying there. I feel like Julia even more so. I feel like Lee's wall game is really, really good. I am terrified of Julia on the wall.
Yeah. Not Mad Axes, War Drums, if they space it properly, that's so hard to deal with. Nice down three.
Goes to Hitman. Nice. Not sure what that was. Missed input for sure, though.
I like that Stuart G's playing very patiently. He hasn't been getting counter hit a lot, but at the same time, he's letting Drax do whatever he wants. And all these low pokes and chips are adding up in the end, just like that. Plus frames from that 4-3+4 goes for the infinity kicks.
Whoa,
kicks
shredders.
Straight out of it.
Oh, nice. 4-4-2-1.
Side wall. There's that War Drums.
You were just talking about it. Slide it.
Stays on the ground and he's punished for it. Drax had the read. He did the 4-3+4 ground hitting move. Very good option there for Lee. Going into Hitman stance, controlling with that back four. Try to get in with those jabs. Nice duck. He had it on the perfect timing too.
Yeah, there's that back four while standing. Oh. Like trying to get his way in there. Nice punish. Gets the launch. Misses the 4-4-3.
Drax has such good defense right now. He knows exactly what Stuart G wants to do and exactly how to deal with it. Using that 3 as keeper and an excellent whip punish by Stuart G.
Oh, no.
That's a unique combo. I don't think I've seen it before.
I definitely have not seen it before.
Goes in with the while running 3-4. Hitman up forward 4.
Oh,
and
down
another
3?
High crushes this time, no punish. Julia with rage. Goes for that 10-hit string to try and catch him pressing buttons. Nice duck again. Breaks it this time. Will he use the rage drive?
No. Good punish.
Who's going to take
G,
it?
magic forward. Wasn't ready for it.
Oh, the high crush. The high crush.
Oh, my God.
Straight under that jab. Drax up 2 rounds on match point right now.
All right, Stuart G needs something
Doesn't confirm the counter hit. Goes for another 1-1. 2-2 of his own.
Back 4. Goes into Hitman 2. Just trying to keep that space.
He's manually entering Hitman stance at a range, trying to bait something. And there's that whip punish again.
Look at this.
Will he get the combo? And he does. Gets the party crasher wall carry. Just short of the wall. Goes for the war drums. A wall splat. And he'll drops it. Didn't go for the 4. For the 1, sorry. And a down 3 to close it there. Gets himself on the board. Stuart G. Trying to bring it back.
Oof. Wow, just ducking right in his face. Sidestep once again on the while standing 4. Drops the combo this time. Tries to go for bow and arrow. Up 4-4. Drax gets the big launch and another drop.
That's the first time I think we've seen him drop a combo. He's been so consistent so far with those combos. Party crasher. Trying to start something. 1+2.
A little tracking on it. Party crasher once again.
You have to break that throw with Julia because it swaps sides, throws them on the wall, gives you a mini combo. No duck on the 4-2-1 there.
Oh. Stuart G still fighting right now.
Back 4, up close, slide, very close closing out. Julia with rage, no duck this time. Ducks the down 3.
Really close to that wall. Oh, that blue stuff clips him. This should be the round.
Big damage from that last hit. Ties it up at 2 rounds apiece. Stuart G working his way back in. Down back 3. The way Drax is playing is he very rarely commits to anything, and if he does, it's when he has low life. And gets that combo. Ooh, the infinity kicks. Is this for Oki? I haven't seen that before. Goes for the mistrap. Trying to mind game him with the amount of hits. I like it. Oh, another high crush.
2-2. Trying to get him to swing right there.
Down 3. He's playing so aggressively now. He wants to close it out. Stuart G on his last leg. Goes for the hop kick. He does have rage.
Uh-oh. Stuart G still in this bad boy.
Would have hit the wall just short. Still has rage. Go for the power crush. And the 10 string. Drax takes it over Stuart G. Very well done there. Very compact play to deal with the defensive, but at the same time, big read type of commitments by Stuart G there. I really like the way he approached that matchup.
Yeah, very, very solid play. And on top of that, he does with the swaggy combos on top of that, man. He just made my day, bro.
You got to give him star points.
I know, right? He's definitely, I mean, look, first off, I already owe him a high five. And he hit the swaggy combo on top of that. It's just, I don't know, man. TWT starting off great this year, man. For me, anyway. I know this is like the third one. This is my first one. So, you know.
All right. Looks like we got our next match, and it's going to be another one of the Yamasa boys. We've seen Nobi. We've seen Take. Now we're going to see you.
Yeah, I saw you walking with Naroma a little earlier outside. So I know he's ready to play. You know those guys, when they travel together, they get to play a lot. So they always play really, really sharp.
And he's going to be going against Handstroll. I'm pretty sure I'm not too familiar with him, but I'm pretty sure he's from Australia.
Okay.
I'm curious to see who he plays. I want to see if Yu is sticking with the Feng. He's been trying a few characters, but I think at Korean Masters he had, at Rocks and Roll Korea he had quite good success with Feng. I think he beat Ulsan in pools.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
They have a lot. They have 1 billion accounts on here.
You got to be prepared, man. Oh, rocking that clear lever, the Korean lever on the Tokyo Omni.
A lot of the Omnis out here. A lot of people rock with those out here.
Yeah, man. A lot of the because the Australian scene is mostly stick players. Because we had a huge arcade scene before console was a big thing.
Right.
And a lot of people obviously had to buy their own stick. And then they're like, oh yeah, let's try Korean stick. Because we never had that luxury growing up playing an arcade. And then they just like it and stick with it. Like I for one play both Japanese and Korean. But the only reason I'm not a Korean stick main is because if I play extended periods of time, my hand hurts on Korean. Because mine's like really heavy tension.
Yeah. Oh, wait, how much weight do you have on your?
I think it's 45. 45. I don't know. 45 is I don't know what the unit is.
Yeah, okay.
But someone else did it for me. I'm not too familiar. So I use just whatever I get, like a modded Sanwa JLF. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm rocking like I've been playing on this the Victrix. I actually like that stick. It's a really good stick. Like what it does. It's nice and clicky. Makes just enough sound.
I love the colors. The purple.
Oh, yeah.
That purple is so good.
Yeah. Well, shout outs to Kwanba.
Yeah, Kwanba. Shout outs to Kwanba, sponsor for the Tekken World Tour.
Yeah. I have quite the collection of Kwanbas at my house already, in all honesty. I've been wanting to, now that like I'm used to like having like the big stick again, I actually want to get the Dragon. Like at first I felt like I couldn't handle it, but now I feel like I have enough power in me to actually handle it. I seen like Peeling, he used to run it like hard body, and I was like, man, that little kid is frail, but he be manhandling that Dragon.
You need to develop the strength to hold it.
I had to. I mean, like, and I'm used to playing on like really big sticks, right? I'm used to playing on really big arcade sticks, so it's like it's not like it was new, but it was like, man, that's a new level of power, man. If you want that power, bro, you got to get that Kwamba.
Wait, so he did go with the Yu and Handstroll, an Anna player. Interesting. This is the second Anna I've seen today. Anna, one of the characters that's not very popular, but I really like playing her. I think she's a lot of fun to play, and it's good seeing her more in Tekken World Tour.
Yeah, I really like what they did for Anna in this version. Regardless, she still has that same like kind of up close, have to play careful, or else she can get like these big launches, or even like right there. He was going for that full crouch down forward too, just to try to get a launch. But it's not
really strong 50-50 game from crouch especially.
I feel like Fang has more than enough pokes, right?
Yeah.
Like he has like, like back four. He has a lot of tools. Oh, nice. Guaranteed damage.
Oh,
nice.
he knows the situation.
Low parry. Oh, wait a minute. Handstroll still in this bad boy. But the wall messed up the combo.
Down back three. You know, that felt like it went by really quick, but there was only 11 seconds left in the round. I felt like there was a lot happening. Oh. And a nice back Kenpo into the three. Gets the launch.
Gonna get the wall. No, just shot.
Trying to get that wall splat. You know he wants it. Using that back Kenpo to get a good situation for himself. Nice sidestep on the down back three there. Full crouch low. Handstroll in rage. Gets those plus frames.
Sidestep to
goes
the block.
To the 50-50. Doesn't fall for it. Can you close it out? Goes into back then and hits him with that low.
Man, when he starts his pressure, it's like so unexpected. I feel like he gets in at the most inopportune times for any player. Back one counter hit, gets a shoulder right after. Full crouch down 4-2. Handstroll gonna be able to get something started, but the drop.
I heard Giuna calling that low hell slap.
Hell slap.
Hell slap. I was laughing at the crowd. That doesn't have a name, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? Hell slap. That's pretty good.
Down back 3. Goes into that Chaos Judgment stance. Again, up back 2 by you. Both players in rage. Which one's going to come out first?
Handstroll, you can tell he's getting used to this. I wouldn't be surprised if he steals this round, blocks the shoulder, blocks the blue stuff. Okay. Oh. Tries to go for the up 4-2 again. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. When you gets close and he plays a slower paced game, that's when you see Handstroll start to take like those bigger gambles. Hell slap, working out.
There's that 1-1. Yeah, Yu's using a lot of up forward too. Like pretty much every time I see him transition stats, gets that counter hit. Very well done by Handstroll. Has you at the wall, going for these lows, showing absolutely no respect. Can he close out the round? Power Crush, blocks it in time. 1-1. Will he go for the rest of it? No. Quarter circle forward 1.
Oh no, I was about to say, Handstroll bringing it all the way back right now.
Ties it at 2 rounds apiece. Down by 3. No duck on the second hit. You looking flustered right now, struggling to get his offense going. A counter hit on the down forward 4. Handstroll working his way in. You has his back to the wall.
Okay, gets the counter hit. 2. They trade. Down back 3 once again. Going to get the wall splash shoulder to follow up. Down 4-1. Nice block and punish. Uh-oh. Handstroll in rage, though.
Scary situation for both players. Nice block there. Will he utilize this rage? He has a chance here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Goes into stance.
30 seconds.
You playing very patiently. Doesn't want to commit to anything. Goes for the low. No punish. And the back 4. You clutches it out and takes it.
The exact tool I said that slows down Anna, right? Anna, one of those newer characters that comes in and plays. I mean, you got to be careful. A Hail Slap has a lot of things to get you to bait it and get hit, right? And just the call-outs on some of them started working out once you started playing a little slower. Wasn't able to clutch it out, but what a run back right there at the tail end. But that range that she's playing at, like I said, Fang has a lot of tools that makes you respect it from any character. So I feel like her risking, Anna risking at that range is really what hurts Handstroll.
And going straight back into it, still in Twilight Conflict 2. Handstroll played exceptionally well close to the end of that match. Oh. I feel like he can go straight back into it. Nice sidestep 1+2. Goes for the back 4.
Nice block, no punish. Gets the wall splat, but no realignment. Still going to get the caddy corner combo? Yes.
With the Oki, I like that ender.
Nice, another wall splat.
While standing 2, nice punish by you. The rage damage with that 1-2-2 killed off Handstroll and ended that round. Nice work there. Checking in with the down forward 1s. Goes for the first hit of the low into the while standing 2. Nice punish by you. Using that back 4. Just staying out of range of that 50-50 is you. Doing really well to combat it. Not letting Handstroll get his offense started. Went for it again. Got to miss input. That back turn post stance.
Oh, nice. Not going to be able to get a combo off of it. Gets the full crouch 3 right because of it. 10 string starter. He's been using that quite a lot. Down 4-1. Down back 3 to follow up. About 30 seconds left on the clock. Handstroll trying to get something started. Sidestep 4. That should be the round if played correctly. No! I said it played correctly. It was not my fault. Back 4.
Again. Back 4 again. He was on negative frames and he did back 4 exactly the same way as he did in that last round from the first set, and it won him the round just as it did now. Nice low parry there by Yu. Gets that combo. Very good position for him. Now, Handstroll can hit get up kick.
No combo conversion though. Already back into their wall. You can see Yu playing a lot more respectful, but putting himself in dangerous situations, especially versus Anna. She gets knockdowns on the wall and guaranteed damage in some of these 3-hit strings to close out, and she has the balcony break now.
Plus frame. Gets to the down forward 3-3-3. Walks to his back shoulder. Oh, wall break. Will we get no wall break? I think that could have been it. Does have rage. Is he going to use the shoulder? There it is.
Oh, the rage! That's going to hit. Smack him up. It's low. Oh!
It's a high.
Oh, wow. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, that's a low. That's a low. That sucks. But it's okay, though. That was a nice showing. I'm a fan.
If it was any other move that wasn't a low.
That's you, man. You dirty, dirty man. But you're so good, I can't be mad.
He had a read. He kind of had an idea that, he's under a lot of pressure. Here's where he might press a button, like a panic button. He did the rage up, went straight under it, took the match.
Like it was anybody else, it would have worked out. But here we are, and here you are. Bam, 11, Melbourne, Australia. Damn, I love saying that. Melbourne, Australia. I'm here with the Alchemist. How are you doing, sir?
You know what? It's been a good day.
It's been a pretty good day, right?
Been a good day of Tekken. I've been playing a lot of Tekken. I've been watching a lot of Tekken. I've been doing some commentary. I couldn't be happier.
I was about to say, man, you having a pretty stellar weekend, man.
I mean, I can't complain.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. And that's what I like to see you guys tuning in at home. Make sure you tweet it out. Tell your friends you're watching BAM11, twitch.tv/Tekken. That's where you guys are. Now, anyways, we got our next match already getting set up. I don't know who either one of these players are.
This is Evil, Victoria native.
Okay.
So he's from here. He's a Lars player and plays some Armor King and some other characters, but mainly those two.
All right.
He's going to be versing Stuckles. Stuckles, a player that just recently started coming to the offline scene.
Okay.
He's from South Australia, which doesn't really have that many local events. So this is kind of new for him. It's good to see him come out to an offline event, especially one that's out of state. He is the Lucky Chloe main, and he plays some Eliza. But those are his two core characters.
Okay. All right.
I want to see how Evil deals with Stuckles' Chloe. Because the way Stuckles plays Chloe, he has a lot of things that he does really well. And he'll use strings, and if he feels like your button, he'll commit to all of it, and he'll hit you, and then you're just like, all right, I lost half my life.
Oh, nice. Infinite Azure 2. Well, I want to see how this plays out then.
I think I saw Evil lock in the Armor King.
A word? Man, Armor King is such a sick character.
Yeah.
Damn, okay, you went to Lars.
Okay, I got your hopes up. Sorry, Steve.
Come on, man. You can't be doing that, dude. My blood was all boiling. I'm like, yo, we finna get Armor King, Lars Alexanderson. What?
Round one.
There's that Lucky Chloe versus the Lars. We got Infinite Azure 2.
I actually rock with Lars as a character, though. All my friends thought I would play Lars because he's so anime. They were like, you're a Lars player, Steve. I was like, I don't know, man. He's got on this cool armor, and he got, like, the hair. That's, like, too anime for me, man.
It's too anime?
It's too anime. There's a such thing, Giuna. Don't shake your head. I bet you Giuna was on the verge of being too anime at one point in time. Here we go. Oh, gets the slide.
No throw break there by Stuckles. Does have Rage. Down forward one by T-Evil to close it out.
Giuna. Finna get some stream time in Tekken. I can't wait. Oh,
no,
nice
the
dunk.
He's ready.
Oh, not ready for the combo
No.
follow-up, though. No walk.
No, it's safe, man. Goes for the lightning screw. Trade in no one's favor. Cross
off.
shot forward.
Ooh. Good
I
combo.
like that.
Like I said, man, Lars always gets Oki. Hell sweep.
Oh, there it is. And a nice punish by Stuckles. Good patience there in that situation. Gets that combo. Really good Oki for Lucky Chloe now. No break on the back turn throw. T-Evil does have Rage on Lars. Goes for those plus frames. How's he going to try and close it out?
Shoe shine.
No break again. Very unfortunate for Stuckles. That
T-Evil.
1 point of life away from taking it from T-Evil. Starts with the Power Crush.
Nice. Good defense.
And the count hit to go in sync with Steve's drop.
Did you see how I called in the Rockets at the same time? Full combo conversion.
He did all these hand gestures. You guys didn't see it, but it was
They
sick.
couldn't see it. It was beautiful, though.
It was in
Giuna, you
tune
should have
with the
recorded
music.
it. Get off of me. You gonna dance on me? Go get it. Go get her.
Oh,
Arc
hits him out of
play.
the air. Luckily for Stuckles. Can he close it out? And the down forward one. Gets himself on the board. Nice work by Stuckles.
Round four. Fight.
Down 1+2. Nice duck there. Got up in time to block it. Gets a launch. It's going to be good damage. Unless he drops the combo like that. Goes into back turn.
All right. Goes for the stall. Oh, no break.
Another one. Stuckles needs to be on point with these throw breaks. The 1+2 throw, he's failed to break it 3 times. And
Power
a power
crush. That's good. Nice. Oh, what a
Yeah.
sidewalk.
Oh,
Arc
yeah.
blast.
This should be it if he doesn't drop the combo.
Uh.
Lars always gets big damage from his launches.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. A lot of people don't play Lars, and I'm like, dude, no matter what stage you play him on, he's still good. He's always going to get that damage. He's always going to get Oki if you play it right. I feel like it's just you have to commit so hard to him that, you know, that's what makes him look like he sucks. I'm not going to say he sucks.
It's like a high risk, medium reward kind of thing.
Yeah. In a game like this now where you get like that rage power comeback and you got to go that extra layer with Lars, I can see where you say, you know what, I'm kind of going to steer away from this character.
Yeah. All right, so we got a same character who's going to a new stage, Abandoned Temple. One of the favorite stages for the players, it seems. We've seen this picked a lot.
Are you ready?
One.
I think I am. Give it to me, Lucky Chloe.
What changes will Stuckles make in this set? Nice duck there on the last hit of the 1-2, 1+2. Just shy of the wall. No break again.
The Machine Stone head. Shoe shine.
Look at this pressure at the wall, just jabbing at him, just poking at him, trying to close out the set. And the down fours, just absolutely no respect. I like the way he closed that out. That's like the opposite of being patient when you're trying to close that around. But at the same time, it can make your opponent flustered because they're not ready for all this kind of offense. They don't know what to do. So many decisions coming at the same time. And just as we say that, Stuck was still with no throw break on the 1+2 throws.
I feel like that's fighting games though, right? Like every fighting game is kind of like comprised of like the same things, right? It forces you to forget an option, and that's the one that's always going to hit you. No matter what the game, 2D or 3D, right? And I feel like Tekken is one of those games that does it more successfully than others. That blue stuff with the pose, wow.
That last hit does so much damage. I think the whole thing does like 75 or 80 damage. It does a ton of damage. No one expects it.
Look, Lucky Chloe has like really high damage output. A lot of people don't want to admit it. If she counter hits you, it always hurts. I mean, every character does, but her especially.
Still no break on the 1+2 throws. I think T-Evil's taking great advantage of that. He's noticed his opponent is not breaking the throws, and T-Evil just getting it whenever he needs to, whenever he needs any kind of offense. Got some of the mix-up from that down forward 3+4. Oh, actually, the input for that was changed. Shoulder, power crush, nice punish. Goes into the air kicks.
No.
Did he button? No, he didn't. Thank you, good sir. Gets that punish on the rage drive, or rage art rather.
Probably thought he was going to do it again.
We got the key charges?
Yo, Stuckles, that wasn't cool. Stone head.
He's angry. He's coming back with the throws. Nice jab.
Man, this song goes so hard.
He's trying to mix him up with the throws. Now gets that counter on the side step forward. It's going to be big damage. Will he get him to the wall? Just shy. Gets the last hit to whiff.
Spring kick.
Oh, air kicks. Went for the just frame. Nice while standing one to interrupt there.
Almost had a
Finally
conversion.
breaks the 1+2 throw.
Out of the air.
Both plays in rage. Rage drive! And Stuckles takes it out of nowhere. T-Evil running straight at him and then hits him out of it. Well done by Stuckles.
He's coming right for us. Blue stuff right in his face. Ah, my eyes. The next thing you know, you lose the round. He's got something in his hand. It's the blue stuff. Ah, no, just kidding. It's like pocket sand, man. Shout outs to Dale Gribble, man. Blue stuff is like pocket sand. What's that you got there? Ah, my eyes.
Straight into it. Straight into the rematch. I feel like in the end, T-Evil was focusing too much on the throw mix-ups. He was trying to get the 1+2 throw, and it got too much in his mind, and that's why he was too one-dimensional in his approach.
Nice. And almost had a whip punishment right there. And yeah, you're 100% correct. Committing to those throw mix-ups definitely got him killed in a bunch of situations. And the match, it looked like he had one. Nice whiff punish once again. Now T-Evil back on the main line right now. That was a really good round. Multiple whiff punishes, good damage, and the carry on this stage is going to be very, very beneficial for Lars.
Counter it down back 4. Big damage. We're going to get to a wall here. This is where Lars excels.
Okay.
Look at this ender, that shoulder. Nice break on the 1+2 throw. Chloe with rage. Just scary situation. Stomps on her.
Cool ass stomp. That's what I'm talking about.
I like how he can hold the pose.
Yeah, and then he can transition. Bro, see, that right there is the perfect amount of anime. That's made me want to play that character. When I saw the stomp transition, I'm like, oh, damn, Lars is cool.
Oh, is he teabagging? All right, Stuckles needs to work his way back into this.
That hop kick up back was actually super good because it's normally launch punishable, but what was Lars going to do from that range?
He can, but you have to be ready. You got to do forward back 2-1, yeah. And T-Evil takes it over Stuckles in the end with that counter hit. Very well done by T-Evil.
I like that, man. You guys are some gentlemen out here, man. Y'all desyncing the controllers even after y'all lose. That's wild. Giuna, man, get your ass up there, man. You next. You ready? Giuna, man, I think that's you. I think you're about to go, bro. You ready? Put your big boy pants on. Nah, man, you got to get ready. There you go. Better be ready, Giuna. Giuna's always ready, though. Can't believe I lose to that dude in tournament, man. It drives me crazy.
Shots fired. Another thing you were saying about like controllers desynced and all that. The worst thing is having like one of the most hype matches. Like imagine me versus JDCR winners final, and then something happens with the pad not being desynced.
You know, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna say it on stream, but. Yeah, I like the fact that people go and they desync their controllers, man. It makes for a better experience for everybody. It's streamlined. There's no interruptions. You get talking, game. Talking, game. Just be gentlemen. Gentlewomen. Just to anything. Just make sure you desync your controller.
I feel like this is a PSA.
It is a PSA. Clip it, send it, and put it on Twitter. Desync your damn controllers, man. Y'all playing video games. If you're young and you get up and you don't desync, it's okay. But
You'll
if you're
get there
old-
eventually.
Anyways, next match. We got Ghost Chips versus DS Daniel. He got the T-shirt tattoo. I see you. Is that a rock shirt? He got like the rock tattoo across the pec.
The DS in Daniel's tag is actually for Darksided. It's a sponsor. They actually also sponsor Wasminator, who was just at the summit for Mortal Kombat in the US.
The Waz. Yo, that dude
Yeah,
is sick. I
yeah.
watch him because he plays Noob Sabat like I play Noob Sabat.
Yeah, that character's sick.
That character's dope. He has his own hype, man. Bro, shooting shadows. I love, man, you think I'm joking. That character's godlike.
He was one of the coolest designs when I saw the trailer, and I wanted to play him, but I never really got into the game. But I still appreciate watching the game, and Noob Saibot's still one of the characters I love watching.
Noob Sabat for Tekken. Make it happen. Harada, I know you hear me. Hear my prayers, Lord Harada. All I want. Noob Sabat. That'd be sick, dude. That'd be crazy.
Jack versus Geese. Daniel, the Geese main. He used to be a Feng main, but made the full transition to Geese.
Daniel had the hat on, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure I saw Daniel last time I was here.
Yeah, he was a tournament organizer last time. I don't know if he competed. I don't remember specifically, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, rocking that Geese pick goes for them optimal. He has the most optimal combos with Geese.
I
He
can
always
tell.
goes for like the hardest and most damaging combos. You'll see like max cancels like out of nowhere. Nice spring kick there. Can he close it out? Gets hit
2-1.
out of the sidestep.
He has meter, like you just said.
He wants to save that though. He's already going to close this out. Can he get that Rapuken? Runs at him.
I feel like
Looking
having
at-
projectiles in this matchup is super good, especially versus Jack. He's got those wide, child-bearing hips, you know,
He'll just step into the fireball.
right? He just step into the fireball.
Well, that forward fly has so much range and super hard to punish for most characters. Nice punish there. Geese does have one bar. You don't want to be here when Geese has one bar. He gets one touch on you, you're getting wall bounce.
And you said, like, Daniel optimizes. I'd be surprised if he didn't kill. Especially if he's on the verge of working on 2 down 4-1. Nice
Oh,
side
there it
step.
is.
There it is. Gonna spin the bar. Lots of carry. Good damage on top of it. Look.
Oh, the wall. Look at that. Look at the wall carry.
Oh, no. Could have did a lot more. He definitely could have took the round right there. Takes a while standing 2-1. Down 4-1 once again.
He still has bar and the 2 jab closes it out.
Round
Blue
3.
spark.
Fight.
Forward on +2. A very, very core move to
Get
Geese's
off.
gameplay.
Down 4-1-1.
Nice use of the low scissors. I like it.
Oh,
Goes
plant-
for plant the seeds.
Yeah, save it. Look, save the planet. Plant a tree. Oh, down 4-2.
I like the sides. And I didn't mention this, but this is a New Zealand versus Australia matchup.
New Zealand
Ghost
versus
Chips,
Australia.
Ghost Chips is actually one of the best Street Fighter players in New Zealand.
Really? And
Yeah.
now he's over here doing work in Tekken. Wait a minute. I might be a fan of Ghost Chips.
He's going deep.
Does
man.
he got a? Does he have a shirt? I might have to buy it.
All right, 2 bars on Geeks right now. One of the scariest situations of the game. Trying to make use of it. No duck there by Ghost Chips. I like that. Nice
Down
step.
4-2 on
Down
the back 3.
4-2.
Crazy.
Will he get the wall? Big
Yep.
damage.
Huff. Let me
Good
get
day,
that
sir.
damage.
Another one. Nice. One hit away. Side steps into the back 3-2. Geese does have rage and he's going to get him to the wall here with this wall carry. Drops the combo. Definitely not what he needed.
Yeah, 4-1
Ghost
plus
Chip-
2. Oh no, the wall messes up the combo. Stays up for the mid.
Oh, the low parry. What a clutch low parry by Daniel there.
DS Daniel. He said, what? He plays Street Fighter.
But
Not
all
in
the
this
way-
Tekken match he won. He's not going to win this one. Better wait for the Tekken vs. Street Fighter game if ever it comes out.
Oh,
Ooh.
get him with the full string.
No.
Oh, finally he ducks it.
Down 2 on the follow-up while standing 2. Nothing big to come from it. Now you see Daniel backing up. Giving him a little space. Nice sidewalk down 4-1. Daniel still in control, though. Big life lead. Power crush to try to get through. Not enough recovery to get the hit. Down 4-1. Checking him down 2. Stand up. Lightning.
Very good time to make use of that down 1+2. Just as he went for a high with that forward 2. High crushes it, wins the round. Very well done there by Daniel. Brings it all the way back.
Yo, he
for a second,
looks
looks like he lost
involved.
it. Yeah.
Look how tense my boy is. You gotta, I mean, if that's what it takes to win, damn, but man, come on, relax. No, don't relax, actually. You're trying to win. Keep it up. All right, down 3.
I want to see if Ghost Chips can stay in the same form that he had last match rather, because he was playing really well.
Gold
No
chips.
Trying to condition him to duck so maybe he gets the full string with a 1-2-1-2. Hits him out of the air. I like it. Shoulder.
Okay. Nice jackhammer. Gets the trade. I like the intent. Holding back. Gets the tech. Didn't finish the string, but he doesn't have to. The activate spins the bar. I think that's well worth it.
It's very, as long as you close out the round with it, it's a bar well used. You know, you got to spend the cash eventually, and why not use it to close out a round?
Right. I love the transition of how meter usage is dictated in Tekken, right? The fact that you just said you might as well spend it, that speaks volumes, yeah.
Nice wake up there by Ghost Ships with the while standing 2-1. Gets
nice
that finally
duck.
ducks it. Excellent duck. Excellent.
While standing 1 gets the full punish. This might put him in rage, but he stops the combo just short. Get off of me. I'm a robot, bro. Oh.
Oh, what is this?
You said he optimized. This man smacked this man up. Rush over. So you gonna hit him with the letters?
That was a sick combo.
And the taiko drums? Kick it. I love that noise. Goes for the low. Stand up.
Something Daniel does with Geese's strings is he often skips the forward 1. He'll always go into like crouch jab into a quarter circle back 2, and then they mix up. So it eliminates 1 hit and it confuses you because of the number of hits.
So you're just gonna give away that dude's tech like that? That was messed up, man. I see what you're doing. This is
just
psychological warfare right now, man.
I'm just going by what I see.
I see what you're doing. All right.
Daniel much more composed in that second match. Takes it 3 rounds straight. Very well done there by Ghost Ships. Almost had him in that first one.
Good showing regardless. Good games. Pleasant playing, as the gentlemen say. Pleasant playing. PP, my good sir, PP. Oh, wow. Oh, snap. We got some matches. Is that really what's happening? Scan the crowd. I need you to find Noroma versus Roach. That's going to be our next match. Noroma. Oh, they're already up on the stage. Never mind.
Roach is another one of those players from Western Australia. He's very young. I think he's like 18 years old. Just started playing the game. He's a Feng player. I think he only plays Feng. So it's really good to see him come out to these offline events, these local, not really local for him, but these offline events, these majors, and he's getting a chance to play against one of the best players in the world.
All right, here we go. Man, we got some bangers. Not the Giuna match. I'm just kidding. The Giuna match is coming up next. I get to see my boy. So I actually was just talking to Roach. I just signed his stick. That upper right-hand corner. That's all he needs. He's going to be all right.
It's good luck.
It's good luck, man. That's a blessing right there, dude. I imbued some Tasty Steve power in his stick.
Tasty Roach?
Tasty Roach? Nah, man, we have to change that name. We got to give it some, we got to make it momentous, you know? But it's okay. It's all right. Playing with the hair. I like the hair. I like the hair. Okay, all right. You know, one of my good friends, one of my co-casters, Sajam, he's a fan of the hair play. It's my thing, you know. You play with the hair, I'm like, I swoon. I'm like, oh, you just going to do it right in front of me? All right. I'm jealous, man.
Norma going with that Dragunov pick.
Yes, he's been switching it up quite a bit lately. Opening up his options when it comes to controlling the neutral. We talked about Jack. It's pretty difficult for him to sidestep a lot. In some of these matches where you want to excel, Noroma, one of the better players in the world, it gets a lot more difficult with a character like Jack. And recently, they changed his damage. So, like, now he's not getting as much damage. The output changes. He adds another character to his repertoire. That character is Dragunov.
We see him play, like, Dragunov, Devil Jin, Jack. I think I've seen him pull out a Feng once. Yeah, he did, versus in that first tournament he won, the Korean Masters. So he plays a lot of characters at top level. But, you know, seeing him bring out the Dragunov here, I wonder what his reasoning behind this is.
I mean, you still, like... Jack and Dragunov really aren't similar, but just the fact that he's able to control the neutral so much. You fight Jack, a lot of people are going to want to move away from him because they want him to whiff. They know some of his tools. I feel like Dragunov is kind of like the same character, but he has strings and buttons to put in between that pressure. Here's the wall.
The first time he blocked down back 3, he launched it. You know he's ready for the matchup.
Yes. But this is what I'm talking about. Sidestep, down 4-1. These are tools that, like Dragunov, they're pretty similar to... Oh, nice shoulder.
The raw shoulder.
Okay, all right.
I respect that. Tested him, seen if he's going to punish it.
They trade. Back Kempo once again. And you see Naroma has no problem just being like, I'm going to be right here the entire time. Roach trying to take some space back. Nice Kempo back. That was so good.
Even with the changes to back Kempo, it's still a really strong
Oh, it's
option.
still good. Especially if you play it at that range, right? He kind of uses like lay. He uses like how he uses haha step. He turns around at a certain range and you have to respect it. I feel like there's a magic spot that you can use that back Kempo with that's going to work out a lot better. Not in that instance, but there are more. Naroma up 2 rounds.
And more specifically in this matchup, we go back to like Knee versus JDCR back at Rev Major 2017, I believe. And we saw how Knee utilized back Kempo to completely nullify running 2.
Yes.
And that was the first time I think we saw someone use it so effectively.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Roach understands that that's a possibility here.
Down 4-1. I like the offensive movement that he's trying to like push him to this corner, make him guess a little harder, but Naroma stays solid. I feel like that comes from his jack play. He's not really giving up any ground to where he can't get out. But now you see Roach tracking a little better, even though he's on the verge of losing this first match. And there's the down 2 to close out Naroma. 3 rounds straight. I just feel like Roach is not getting to play his game in some of these instances. And that's why I say the Dragunov pick for Naroma is like a natural thing. He still gets to control the neutral just as much. Dragunov has good long-reaching like pokes that down 4-4, down 4-1. He has a backswing blow. Down 2 makes you afraid to keep walking away from him. Like he has a lot to control that neutral. And I feel like Fang also has like the same thing. He has a down 4-1 himself. Back 1 is a good tool, especially at the range that Dragunov wants to fight at. He has back 4 fish hook just to make sure. Nice sidewalk. Goes for the 1-3. And like I said, he's taking advantage of some of these things now.
He definitely is. And the thing is, Naruma is staying just out of range out of Fang's 50-50. And pretty much any offense that Roach tries to start, Naruma's ready to deal with it. Just as we say, that gets a sidestep launch with a down 4-2 and closes out the rounds. We've got 4 straight rounds right now for Naruma. He's playing very aggressively too. Like you see, every chance he gets, it's like a beat, it's like a metronome. Every time it's a button, and he's dealing with it. He's dealing out the punishment so well right now. Counter hit on the second part. Gets full wall carry. Will he break the wall here? No, he doesn't. Goes for the plus frame to the wall running 2.
Oh.
Counter hit on the second one.
Yeah,
Side
nice
wall.
delay.
Still gets full combo.
All right, Roach got 1 more round. 1 more round. Make it count. And he's not playing too bad. You can see Naroma playing. He's actually playing him a little respectfully, right? He's giving him his range, giving him the space where he can fit stuff in, but now Naroma just being full offensive to down 2.
He feels like he has just a chance to do whatever he wants right now.
Yeah.
And he's getting that. All these down 2s are hitting. I don't think a single one has been blocked.
And just taking a step forward. Nice. The down 3. There's the hop kick. He can do a lot of damage right here.
I think he can kill here.
Blue stuff.
Nah, he didn't do it properly, but that was a lot of damage anyway, and he takes it regardless.
Exactly. Gave me a round. That's what I'm talking about. Roach back in this bad boy. There's
Crouch
the
dash
low.
1. That's one of Feng's best lows.
Yes.
Super evasive, can hit launcher. Very, very good range.
Oh, I love that. Down 4-1. Full crouch 3, back dash, nothing big to come from it though. Roach getting a little comfortable, I like it.
The
whiff
punish.
punish with the down 4-2.
This is max damage.
Ouch.
So optimized right now.
Up 4-3. I like the option. Nice block while standing 1-3.
Oh, the while standing 3 from Tech. I like it. Goes for the punch parry. Down 2 to close it out. Very well done there by Naruma.
Yes. And you can tell Roach was starting to feel it. I see you, Roach. You was getting in there. I saw you. That was kind of slick. I know. You got 1, baby. That's all I can do. That was my... I'm just kidding. That was actually good. Hold on, real quick. My boy Giuna has some words for you guys.
Streamons, I want to apologize for what you're about to witness. I did not ask for this.
I'm going to translate that. I definitely asked for this. I'm going to beat the sleeves off this guy. Who is it? What's his name?
Lupa.
Looper? Who is that? Who cares? Giuna. Go to work, baby. You got Ripstick? Oh, man. Uh-oh. That's luck right there, man. This dude Rip be talking crazy. Oh, he going to come back here? He tried to intimidate me? First off, I remember Looper. 1. Hold on. You want some word? You want to say something, too? Keep it cordial. Don't be mean.
Man, shout out to these 2 commentators. I can hear they're doing a fantastic job and they know their shit, so let's get it.
All right, I take it back. Giuna about to get bodied, bro. I'm sorry, man. He came out here and paid shots to the commentators, right? He came back here. He let them do that, man. We got to get some security back here. These guys getting their last words off on stream. It's cool. Giuna holding the red cup.
The people's champ versus the people's enemy, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Giuna versus BKB Looper.
I'm going to tell you right now, though. And I'm glad that we're streaming so I can say this on stream. I hope a lot of people are watching. Giuna does a lot for the Tekken community when he streams Fighting Tuesdays from Red Bull Gaming Sphere in Tokyo.
Definitely.
That man does numbers for the Tekken community. So go follow him, Anime Illuminati. Show him some love. Just don't talk to him directly or make eye contact. He likes to pop off and talk a lot of smack. He's from Jersey. That's how they get down out there. Trust me, I'm from America. I know. But shout outs to Looper, man. Yo, Looper was one of the dudes that came up to me when I was first here and said, what's up? Like, I got a lot of love for that dude, man. And he's looking all extra brolic these days. I see you, man. You've been shaping up. I see you. All right. And the beard, you see what happens? You accentuate the form and the beard looks better. Look at the confidence in that chin stroke right there. That's power, right? You see that nod? He's like, yeah.
He's ready. He's
prepared.
prepared.
All right, here we go. There you go. Scoot closer to him. You want to bump elbows.
That camera switch.
All right, here we go. Looper versus Giuna. BKB. You got to put some emphasis on the B. BKB. Looper versus Giuna.
That's what my hoodie says. BKB. That's what it's for.
You don't say. You supposed to be talking. We talked about this already. That was the segue. You supposed to be like, yo, shout outs to BKB. I got this godlike hoodie. Steve ain't even get one.
I'll show it afterwards.
There you go. All right, okay.
All right, we got Looper on his Lee. Looper is considered the best Lee player in Australia.
Oh, damn. Wait, you should have waited for him to put on the headphones before you said that, bro. You gonna mess him up? Why would you say that, Alchemist? Damn, man. You should have waited for him to put on the headphones.
But
I didn't want to say that.
But
God damn it, Alchemist. Come on, bro.
He's been slightly inactive for the past year or so.
Yeah, man, I heard he hurt his hand. He hasn't been able to do any of his lead combos. If you give him a quick elbow, you might be able to throw him off his game a little bit. Probably not, but, But here we go. Rip back here looking like a lost kid.
Giuna with his signature pull. I like the pick.
All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Low parry.
Ooh,
Yo, Giuna.
He's got those?
Okay, with the blue sparks.
That's the extra damage.
Giuna. Oh, my God. 4-4-2-1. Looper, you better not. Power crush. Jabs him out, Giuna. I'm finna run out on the stage and tackle this man.
Who is this guy?
I don't know who this is. Is this the
Damn.
streamer, Giuna? Who the hell is this? Nice block and punish, Giuna. What the? Who let this man in the building? Who let him do this? All the research, all the work from Fighting Game Tuesday, it's adding up. It's collecting in his mind. He's becoming a better Tekken player by proxy. What the hell is going on, low parry?
Oh!
Death fist. Somebody stop him. Dude, if Giuna wins this match, we're all done for,
Let's
okay?
go.
Oh my God, Shredder kicks.
They're on point, man. Every single
I'm about
one
to
is
leave.
hitting.
Somebody pull the fire alarm. I'm out of here. I'm just kidding. Please, nobody do that. That's not cool.
Everything is hitting.
Okay.
That's those plus frames. What Giuna gonna do? 2-2-3 counter hit.
Gets
that
the wall.
sidewall.
Damn,
Big
that's a lot of damage. He teched and still
Ooh!
hit a button. Oh, the blue one. Then the red one. Lots of damage. Giuna, Looper, I told you. Leave. Look at him. He's about to leave. I won. I'm out. You thought I was playing? Look, man, this dude came to party. You know how he came to party? Because he's wearing a shirt and a shirt button on top of it, and it's open. My man came to party. He's from Jersey. Looper, you can't let this happen. This is not what we made you for. You are better than this. I'm going to have to hear this for the rest of my life.
I wonder what Looper's inner monologue's saying right now.
No.
He's saying, man.
He's a Tekken player. He knows.
I got burned out. I got to change characters. I got to play differently.
No. It doesn't work like that. I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. Please calm down. Nobody freak out. Looper's not freaking out. You guys shouldn't freak out. He knows what he's doing. He's a lead player. He's got the cool combos to match. But those low parries were on point. The blue death fist. The regular death fist.
The shredder kick.
The shredder kicks. This dude is out there playing like a crazy person.
Giuna looking quite confident.
Yeah.
Can he continue with this hot streak?
He was walking around on the stage. He's
just
going to
did
talk
whatever
about
he
this on
wanted
his
and it
stream.
hit.
Yeah. Looper, you gotta focus in channel.
You know when you go back and you watch like a highlight reel and it shows matches like from the past? This is going to be the match that's going to be on Giuna's resume.
Round one.
Just
All right, here we
everything
go.
went in his favor.
All right, full crouch down 4-3. Shredder kicks again. Jeez. The blue one. Oh, wow, that was death fist.
Oh,
Okay.
this quarter circle back four. Giuna playing so aggressively, but it's all working out for him. And just as I say that, the counter hit with that back four.
4-2-1.
No
break. Okay, lots of damage. Should have went for the down three. There's a block. G-Unit just backing up.
He's just holding back. I like it.
Oh! Parry! Oh
He's gonna
my
kill.
God!
He's gonna kill.
Yo, that's not. Oh,
He's gonna
wow,
kill.
He's definitely gonna
He's
kill.
dead. He's hella
Wow.
dead.
And that. So remember what we were talking about, Paul? Remember, I said, look, the thing is, it wouldn't matter what happens. Paul always has the ability to come back because he does so much damage and he can pressure you. Okay, get the counter hit this time. Looper trying to get something started. BKB Looper in the building. Down 4-1-1-2. Sliding.
Finally gets on the board.
Okay, all right. Looper gets one on the board.
Is this enough to stop Juno's momentum? Juno absolutely on fire right now.
I don't know, man.
And there's that counter hit with the keep out back four.
Breaks it. 4-4-3. Needs to be careful now.
Ooh, that was
stance.
interesting wall splat. No punish. Gotta get that back 1-2 there.
All right, full crouch down 4-3.
Power
Power
crush.
crush.
Ooh,
Demo man. With the
Another
blue one.
one.
Another one. That's it.
Blue!
Oh, my God.
shit!
What did I say? Oh, my God. Yo, G-Unit's leaving. He's done. Oh, Hitman. Yo, that was some martial arts movie choreography right there. Possibly going to get the wall? No. A bit shot. 2-2. No duck. G-Unit takes the opportunity to jab out. I like the sway too. Oh, no break. Down back two's blocked. Oh. G-Unit down 4.
Oh, the shoulder. That was too late, but that was the punish.
All right, back 4 is blocked. G-Unit looking good.
Already 3-4.
4-4-3. Gets to 4. He's going to get a conversion. He should not be dead. Down 3. And that's what I was talking about last time. There's the 10 hit string to close out Looper. But that's what I was saying before. We saw him got that combo earlier, but did not go for the down 3. Went for the Oki instead. Uh-oh, the kindergarten kicks.
Kindergarten kicks indeed.
I told you I was going to do it.
It's a run back. We're going back. Nice duck. Fakes him out with the 4-4-2-2.
But sway for G-Unit.
Shoulder just straight into there.
Yeah, Tetsuzako. Uh-oh.
Slide.
Sliding. Do it again.
Can Juno bring it back? He does have the blue stuff. What's he going to do? 10 hit again!
10 string. See? Okay. The crowd, no. Like, oh, my gosh. Yo, he's popping off. Looper's popping off. He covers the camera. That's a true streamer right there. He doesn't want you to see that. Oh, man. Final match here. G-Una versus BKB Looper. Back and forth. Nice play here. G-Una calling out, going one step above. I feel like that's one of the things that's getting him far. Nice down 4-2. Instead of taking one spot, he's going to take 2. Those down 4-2s, going for some of those shoulders. 4-4-2-1. Death Fist, damn, look at the damage. Down 3. Sidestep, Hitman 2. Good damage.
Working his way back in, gets that wall running 3.
Oh,
he's
that,
gonna hit.
you're
He's gonna
dead.
hit. Heat button.
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
He's dead. You dead. D-E-D, dead.
That's the second time we've seen that by Giuna. Well done on the timing.
Okay. Back 1-2. Wow. Down 4-1-1.
Counter. Gets that
Oh,
combo.
swaggy.
He's got those.
Looper with the back 2. Down 3. No. Oh, man.
Caught him pressing buttons. Uses those plus frames to get that wall splat. Nice wall carry here. Big damage combo. Gets that unscaled ender. Goes for the long delayed slide.
The blue one.
Uses the blue stuff. He's going to come in.
Back
Gets
1-1-2,
interrupted.
yeah.
You can see he started the animation of the demo man, but the back 1-1 hit him. He was going to commit all in there.
Hitman stance, gets the launch. He can definitely get the wall if he plays this right.
You see the way Lee leans all the way back? Does that wall, the Hitman 2?
A lot of crush on it. Speaking of crush, the power crush out of Hitman. Gonna find this mark. All right, set point here for BKB Looper. G-Una in trouble. Back 1-2. There's, oh, nice. Down back 2, no death fist though. 4-4-2-1, gets the wall. What the hell was that?
Nice low parry.
Oh, down back 4, 2, 2, 3,
Oh,
counter
this is gonna
hit.
be big.
Oh,
side
he
wall.
got saved by the
Oh,
wall.
death fist.
Realignment. Oh
The
my
back.
gosh, the damage. Get up 3.
Oh shit! It's gonna kill. He can kill him.
No, he can't kill. He can't kill. That's not gonna kill, man.
But will the next hit kill?
The next hit will definitely kill.
Some guy in the crowd yells out Trooper roll. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh! Steve just jumped out of his chair. He's popping up. That was godlike. What a way to end the set. What a way to end it. BKB.
Wait. Real talk. Make some noise for BKB, ladies and gentlemen. BKB Looper, make some noise. But real talk. Make some noise for my boy G-Unit. Y'all gonna tell me that wasn't a sick match? Make some noise for G-Unit. That was godlike. The commentator.
Show me your clips.
The commentator. The commentator, G-Unit, the streamer, Anime Illuminati. Look me up. I got tapes out here, baby. You can hear me talking now. You can watch me play. Don't mean nothing, though. BKB Looper. I'm going to take this W and I'm going to go home. Moving on in the bracket. Is that Ulsan? Is that my little bro, Ulsan? What's up, man? I missed you, dude.
Going back to that match,
G-Unit just came back here and said, man, shenanigans. Shenanigans. That was actually godlike. I can't believe you made me feel that way, G-Unit. I'm going to have to write and tell my mom. I'm like, yo, G-Unit made me excited in the Tekken match today. They gave you some salt. Yo, you better hold that. That's sea salt, too, man. That's the good salt, man. You can put this. This is the good salt, bro. You better take that back with us to the States. Well, I'm going to take it back with me.
I was going to say, going back to that match, I don't think it could have ended in any way better. That was terrific.
Bro.
His fist was in his jacket pocket.
Yo,
and then he got hit.
That's what happened, man. He hit him with the Matador. He hit him with the purple jacket tech, right? You was like, I'm finna punch him. And he flared his purple jacket. And the inside lining of Lee's jacket is a different color. So it's white, but it's purple on the inside. Boom. He got hit with the shrubbery. His eyes were shielded. Oh, man.
Moving on, we got Fate Ulsan versus Juicy Penguin.
Using none other than the gold lever. That thing is beautiful. That is a powerful arcade stick right there.
We're seeing more and more of it pop up in the professional scene, especially the Korean players. They seem to favor it.
Fate Ulsan, one of my favorite players to watch. One of my favorite players to watch. A really big fan of his. Shout outs to Fate for picking up such a ridiculous player. On top of that, I feel like the world of Tekken is ever expanding. There's a lot of players that don't get a lot of just due. I definitely feel like Ulsan is one of them. But shout outs to Juicy Penguin. Do you know who Juicy Penguin is? I don't want to be that guy.
So he's a player from Brisbane. He's wearing a Brisbane Tekken t-shirt. These days, I don't know who he mains. He plays a lot of characters. He plays Xiao Yu, Asuka, Alyssa, Lucky Chloe, like pretty much most of the female characters he plays. But I don't know who his main is right now. So I'm curious to see who he goes with. But going back to what you were saying earlier, Ulsan is actually one of my main inspirations as a Kazumi main. So I follow his career quite closely. Especially in Season 2, where a lot of the Kazumi players needed to know how to play the character after the changes. He was one of the people I would refer to try and, pick up on the new way to use this move or that move, or to try and initiate offense in this situation and whatnot. So, watching him is always a delight for me.
So, that goes right back to what I was talking about earlier, right? Where you can get, like, that kind of, tech, that intuitive tech from players like Ulsan. All you got to do is watch that footage, see where they place moves, because in Tekken, even though there are a lot of moves, there's going to be a list, right? And there's going to be about 10 moves you're going to use more than the others. Looking at a player like Ulsan will give you every instinct on how to deal and place some of these moves. Juicy Penguin running that Katarina, I'm really interested to see what's about to happen.
He has a very interesting style of play. And, Katarina is one of those characters in a short set. If you get those big hits, you're going to win the round. Hopefully it adds up to a win in the match. But Ulsan, one of the players with the best defense in the game. So you got to work extra hard. And just as we say that, gets that 3-2 whiff punish. Easy 35% life gone right now for Juicy Penguin. Nice. Kazumi cannot launch. Actually, yes, you can. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm thinking of a different low.
Nice. Oh, this might be the round if played correctly. Tony, there you go. First round going to go to Ulsan. Fates Ulsan.
Oh, the snake edge.
Oh, wow. The launcher still gets the magic 4. Definitely going to get the wall this time.
1-2, 1
Tony.
plus 2. Down back 1 versus 2. Good use. See, that's one of those moves you don't see often. And as a Kazumi player, I'm asking myself, why did he use that? And, looking at it at face value, I don't understand, but I have to go back and analyze it. And it's great for a player like me who wants to know how to utilize the character better.
Yeah, there's a lot of times when you get in this instance where you get to see these players and they have to play whole heart, good, solid Tekken. These are the matches you want to look at, especially if you're trying to pick up on habits, see where you want to place moves. It's so perfect. Goes for the low. Once again, thought was going to commit. Rage for Juicy Penguin. Blue stuff used. Ulsan on defense. You talked about some of the best in the business. Oh, the low! Uh-oh. Yo, down forward 1.
That
Juicy
Penguin.
The and the Netsu? Wow, that was a sick. I didn't even know that's what they looked like. That is godlike. The key
Looks
charge.
like-
I gotta stop saying that too. That was a sick key charge.
That looks like a pose you strike at the disco in the 80s.
I definitely will pose like that in the photo.
Oh, mid-match!
Oh, oh, you what the?
This is like that Kazuya player that was keep charging mid-match to get the counter hit down for 2 electrics.
Bro.
I said he had a unique playstyle. I wasn't kidding.
Yes, definitely. Tony the Tiger. Blue stuff available. Gets the launch that should be the round Frosted Flakes. Because he's a blue tiger. It's Tony the Tiger. Okay,
I get it.
all
I
right,
get it.
All right.
It's not lost in translation.
All right. Oh, he did it again? All right, that's disrespectful.
Round start. Round start. That's the utmost disrespect. I like it. I respect
like
it. I respect the disrespect.
Nice. 1-1-2. Look at the backdash to get out and make that whip just to get that. Oh,
just
while
duck straight in his
standing two
face.
with the fake delay.
Is he going to get the wall here? No. Goes for Oki. Goes for the forward 3. Tries for a counter hit 4.
Okay.
Oh, the homing. Or the tracking, rather. Nice. Uses the option that beats jabs. Nice
Get
break there by
off of
Ulsan.
me.
Both players really close to rage now, but neither player just there. And let's just say it, now they're both in rage. Gets the 3-2 and closes it out with the down 2. Ulsan just had to play that much more defensive just so he didn't get, mind gamed by the key charges. Yeah, that's how he dealt with it.
Just thinking about it. Character select, going all the way back. Okay, Ulsan. You can see how solid of a player this guy is. Just from that set alone. Tekken rebuttal, I feel like, is one of the best game rebuttals ever, right? Takes a lot of fortitude to come back in certain games, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Tekken is one of those games because there's no block damage. So you're dealing with just like, I have to hit them, right?
Or I have to block this at this timing and whatnot. Yeah. Is he going to stick with the Katarina or is he going to change characters? Sticks with the Katarina. I like it. Sticking with your guns.
All right, here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Game 2. Fate Ulsan. Juicy Penguin. You looking good, Juicy Penguin. I'm a fan.
Infinite stage. And the Ulsan warming up on that lever, making sure it's working properly.
That gold lever, that thing is sick. I don't know what to put it in. I got one at my house, and I really I know I'm gonna make a 1-of-1 Tasty Steve stick, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'm just terrified.
The thing is, you have to adjust it so much until it gets the perfect tension that you like and whatnot. Yeah, but it's good. It's very customizable.
Yeah, it's a project for me. I'm really looking forward to flushing that bad boy out and putting it in the stick. All right, but here we go.
Oh, the low.
Nice block on the low full launch.
He was ready for it this time. Oh, interesting ender. I think it was 1 hits too many to get that one at the end.
Sidewalk, Ulsan.
There's actually a way to deal with Katarina's 4-4-4, but it's super hard to do in a real match. What you do is, and a nice rage drive there to close it out. What you do is you step right and duck after the first hit, and then you can punish her if you're fast enough and react.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I don't know if every character can do it, but I know a lot of characters can do it. But yeah, very, very hard to utilize in a real match, especially since Magic 4 is I-11, so you got to be very, very sharp. Ulsan with the combo. He's going to go for Oki with that fly 2 ender. Flies in, trying to get some pressure started. Gets that counter hit 4.
So you speak about that move. We just saw the counter hit come from it. That range that Magic 4 controls is perfect, right?
Yep.
Especially against Katarina. You see these situations where she has to hard commit and try to find a low, go for those low pokes. That's the exact range Kazumi operates at. Down forward 1, like you just see right there. Her jab is really good as well. And just being able to move in and out just to keep Katarina on her toes. Okay, nice while standing 1. Could have let it rip.
And Ulsan playing too safe right now. I think Juicy Penguin's struggling to get a few hits on him. He's trying to change his timing, maybe get a risky low every now and again, but Ulsan's just ready.
Yeah.
There is that risky low
parry.
we're talking about. He was absolutely ready. Low parry, should have blocked it, but regardless, gets a lot of damage while running 2 ender for that Oki. Nice. Can he close it out? Juicy Penguin does have rage and the sidestep into the 1-2-2. Very well done there by Ulsan.
Ulsan takes it. Moving on in the tournament. This is Pool D for you guys wondering. BAM 11 Tekken World Tour 2019. There's a lot going on. We had a few Tekken World Tour events, a lot of dojo events, the new thing on the scene. But this is a Masters event, right?
Masters.
this is a Masters event, right? This is a Tekken Masters event. That means the competition is going to be off the charts. And as so, we need to get a break, possibly recharge. You need a break. I need a pee break. You need a pee break. He needs to go, high five people, kiss babies. But that's what we're going to give you time to do. You guys take a quick break, come back, rebuttal, refuel. And when you do, more Tekken just for you. Mwah.